This is James Governor, and I'm at SAP TechEd in Berlin 2010, and I'm about to shock Oliver in the nuts. So basically Oliver is one of the SAP mentors. That's basically a program to bring in a range of different influencers. Some of them are actually SAP employees, but there's all sorts of people on the program, mostly technical types. So it's bringing practitioners into discussions with the executives and so on, which is actually quite interesting. I wanted to talk specifically about an interesting project that Oliver's been involved in developing, which is called the SAP Code Exchange. And I think the key issue here is it's kind of funny over the years. Many times I've spoken to people who say, oh yes, well actually the SAP code it's open source. Well, it isn't. No. But a mechanism for sharing SAP code is something that customers have been very interested in, and certainly developers are very interested in. So we'll be showing you a demo of that a little bit later. But Oliver, tell us what's Code Exchange, what's the goal of the product, and how fun was it to develop?
Oh, it was great, really. So much fun. Code Exchange is a code sharing platform. It's we have built it for the community, for the SAP community. It's available on the SCN, on the SAP Community Network, and it's there for the community to share their code. I mean, whatever project you are developing that is probably related to SAP, that connects to SAP systems, that's the place you should store it. You can store it. You get exposure on the SAP Community Network with that. We provide a code repository, Subversion. We provide an issue tracker, some agile add-ons. We have teamed up with Assembler.
Okay.
Assembler, pretty.
Yeah. Yes. So Assembler is basically a platform to support agile development. Yeah. Lots and lots of good information basically provided back rapidly in terms of teams and the development work they do. So, I mean, it was used, if you're interested in this, as an interesting project from the community called ESME. An Assembler was used. I know you kicked it out in the end.
They moved from Assembler when they joined it.
But anyway, let's stick on Code Exchange.
Exactly.
So the idea is SAP customers and so on being able to share the code they've written that's around the SAP platform.
Exactly. So, think Google Code, think SourceForge.
Okay.
Basically the same, yeah. But now it is for the SAP community. That's basically the place where you can store your stuff. We have collaboration on top, where you can discuss topics, where you can file issues, where you can create blogs.
It's basically a very interesting platform. I'm not going to ask Oliver about the terms of service because he'll end up getting in trouble. I think SAP could have made them more open, and it's a little bit too tight in terms of the IP, but obviously that's SAP's choice to make, and it's the community's decision whether they're going to put code in it or not. But it's quite interesting, so let's show you.
Great. What you see here is the SAP Community Network. Code Exchange has here a place quite prominent in the top-level navigation. And the landing page here shows you the latest blogs and articles about everything related to Code Exchange. And it also has a space for featured projects that are prominent on the actual platform. So basically here you can see the project browser. We currently have about 23, 24 projects already on the platform. Some of them are from SAP employees, and some of them are from the community. Here basically you can see all the projects. This is part of our collaboration workspace, but we have gave it a different design that better fits into the overall SAP community look and feel. So let's just pick up here one of the projects. For example, Tweebup, that's an ABAP-based Twitter client. There are two of the community members involved here, Uwe Fetzer and Gregor Wolf. You have the landing page, where you just get an overview of what the project is about. We have a dashboard with some high-level overview information. Then these are just some basic collaboration features that are provided by the underlying platform, discussions, documents. And then we have here integrated release management. That product doesn't really have a release yet. We have Code Browser that connects to the SVN repository. And we have an issue tracker that where you can file bug reports or request new features. As an approach, we did really a 80-20 rule. So the idea here was basically to have a nice, easy to use front end for the basic consumers of the application. So when they go here, they get the overview of the project. They can file a bug report, can download a release, and that should be enough for that's the 20% of the functionality that should be enough for 80% of the people. So that all of that is communicating with the backend, with our assembler instance that we are running and that you can see here. And here we have the go to expert view, and when you click here, then you basically go to the other instance of TweePub. Here now in the assembler backend system, and here you have all the full featured functionalities of this assembler code management system. You have the full code browser, you have issues and releases, you even have a chat functionality where you can communicate with the other team members. And that's then the 80% of the functionality that's required for the 20% of the users, for the project owners and project members. So that's basically a high-level overview. It's using assembler, it's using our collaboration workspace, and it's all well integrated into SCN. We have single sign-on. We have all the user management, user profiles, everything is in there. It should be an easy-to-use experience. That's the main goal. And I only can recommend everybody, give it a try it out, and have fun with the platform. We put in quite some effort, and I'm really glad with the outcome.